Hello my fellow commanders, and welcome back to the chronicles of myself, Commander Eddie Rio, within this mesmerising game of Elite Dangerous. Now, as you can see, I was having a little fiddle with the UI colours, which someone had posted on Reddit, that you could change the XML file to adjust the colours of the UI within your game interface, and I have had a little play with it. And it's okay, it's good to change it and mix it up a little bit. I would love FD to implement this into the game a little bit so that we can adjust them more, because at the moment it's very difficult to tell which are sort of red targets and green targets by the different shades that they are. It takes a bit of getting used to, so it would be great to have full customization of that. Now, I'm still in this Viper, and if I'm honest, I just haven't been able to leave it. I think I've probably got enough credits to move into the Cobra Mark III, but I just keep spending the credits on outfitting this Viper and making it a little bit better each time. So I thought I'd have a stab at one of these 160,000 credit bounties that you can accept on a mission system, and oh, watch the paintwork there. So it sent me to a choice of 3 different systems to find this guy, and I plotted a route to the first one, and I just started dropping in unidentified signal sources. Now, I think this was about the 3rd USS that I dropped in, and I got a bit of intel off one of the ships that was there, so I only just escaped with my life. I mean, once the Alan Gates has you in his sights, let's just say I won't be visiting Ross 47 again in a hurry. So the contract is also updated there, as you can see. That means that he is in this system somewhere, so I know he's in here, so I've just got to keep moving around and jumping into unidentified signal sources until I find him. As I was doing this, the server updated and got rid of my UI, which I think I was kind of glad about actually, because it was a bit garish and getting on my nerves. So I dropped into a few unidentified signal sources, and in this one here I noticed a couple of eagles bothering a sidewinder, and I thought I'd kind of step in and give the sidewinder a little help. This is kind of the great thing about unidentified signal sources. You're not really sure what you're going to jump into, so I put a scan on the sidewinder and he comes up clean. And then further, when I go and scan both the eagles, they both come up wanted and look like they're kind of pestering this poor little guy in a sidewinder. So I thought I'd give them a little hand and blow them away. Perhaps they were trying to ransom him and take some of his cargo or something. So I thought I'd give him a little hand here. So I've got a bit of an odd gun setup on this one. I've got sort of 1 large and 1 small pulse laser and 1 large and 1 small multi-cannon, and I find that helps a little bit with the kind of power that the pulse lasers use. So it kind of doesn't draw as much power as having 2 sort of high pulse lasers on the top, if you see what I mean. And it gives a good kind of mixture, because I think pulse lasers are better at shields and multi-cannons are better at hull, so it kind of splits them up, so you've got an even kind of damage output for both pulse and multi-cannons. That's just something that I've been finding anyway. So I killed those 2 and got myself, you know, over 5,000 credits for that, so that's not a little bad job there. And I thought about perhaps opening a chat with this guy, but obviously he's just an NPC, so I'd just be going a little bit doolally if I tried to do that. So I find this identified signal source and I drop into this one, and it has Alan Gates in it. And not all goes according to plan. I've got shield cell banks, which I think are pretty op at the moment. As soon as your shields get down to kind of 1 ring, you can bust that shield cell bank on and get full shields again, and you can fit multiple amounts of these as well, so you can have a huge number of shield cell banks ready, so to fire, you know, 10, 15, 20 times you could use these within a single engagement, which at the moment I think is very overpowered. Especially on kind of player versus player engagements. I think just having the standard shield generator would work really well on its own anyway, and just be able to beef that up. So as you can see, that noise indicating there that I've hit my shield cell bank and my shields come straight back up again, which is just, you know, it's really overpowered there. I think just to be able to upgrade your shield generator would be really good, or have a limited number of shield cell banks that you could fit, so you could only fit 1 module of shield cell banks rather than fitting kind of 4 or 5 modules if you wanted to. But other than that, this Viper isn't very upgraded at all, and this battle doesn't seem to be going my way at all. I'm just kind of trying to keep distance. He's launched missiles at me now. I've got no chaffs or point defense to get rid of that, so I'm not looking too good at this engagement. But, you know, I've got my shield cell bank, so I can stay in it for a little bit and see how it goes. It's good just to test it, just to see in the future how this mission is and generally what I need to do to survive and kill this guy. I think it would quite easily be possible in a Viper, but you would need to upgrade it a hell of a lot more. The guns that I've got here are one of the cheapest that you can get, and they're gimbaled. I think I'd go for the non-gimbaled variety for something big like this, because you'd be able to hit it a lot easier. Gimbals are kind of great for smaller targets, but that is where it all goes wrong, and I managed to collide into him. The canopy breaches, the glass blows out, and I'm shitting myself. I hit my super cruise button straight away, and I want to get the hell out of there as quickly as possible and back to station, because I'm now on a countdown until my oxygen is depleted. But this is the moment that, you know, really gets you into the game. All of a sudden everything's changed, and you're kind of fighting for your life to get back to the station as quickly as possible, and the tension was getting to me a little bit, and I speed off as fast as I can to that station, and I'm, you know, worried that I'm going to lose my ship. Each time I lose my ship, it costs me about 10 grand or something like that, and that's money that is hard to come by at the moment, and I've really got to work hard for it, so I do not want to lose my ship. But the graphics were kind of great then, as the ship canopy blew out, and then I get the oxygen depleted countdown come up, and just look at this for a textbook landing. Absolutely textbook. Could not be doing this better if I tried. You see, I think this is just the pressure of having that cabin pressure alert going off and oxygen depleted countdown in my ears there, and I'm not having a clue what I'm doing. I'm panicking. Why did I go forward then? And then I start reversing and slowly get in there. So oddly, I decide to leave this mission until perhaps I've got a slightly better ship, or I've outfitted this one a lot more. Or perhaps if I could bring a buddy with me to come and try and help take that guy down, because at the moment I'm not quite ready for that kind of engagement. But I really enjoyed that experience of losing my cabin there like that. Absolutely amazing. So after running back to my home system with my tail between my legs after that encounter, I decided to go back to the resource extraction site in my Viper and claim a few bounties, which I've actually found to be really profitable. Seeing Cobra Mark IIIs out there with kind of 15 to 20k bounties on them, which is awesome. Overconfidently, I thought I'd get straight back out there, and again, I'm not making myself look very good in this video, am I? Collide straight into the exit there and go down to 1% hull, and again I'm instantly sketching out, don't want to lose my ship again, so I've got to fly back out and then redock and try again. Eventually I do make it to the site and start claiming a few bounties, and I found after just a short amount of time you can actually make yourself a serious amount of credits doing this. I think I went out for about half an hour to 3/4 of an hour in this site and came home with over sort of 100k's worth of bounties, which was absolutely awesome. It's really good to be able to do that and have fun fighting stuff and flying around the asteroids as well.
Come on! Determined, mate.
Yeah.
I don't care, like, if I don't, you know, I just want to see this battle through, man. I'd like to know, but I'm gonna target his drives, because his drives are at 50%, so we can take them out. And then he'd be a sitting duck. Sure. So
shields off.
No, wrong button. I'm gonna have to go for a special Brucey bonus around the debris. Can't shoot, I can't see ball. Nice!
41, mate. 40.
We're good, we're alright, man.
Oh, he can fucking turn, can't he?
Yeah. Right, sub-targets. Point defense, no, it's got ECM. power plant.
Had to use a shield cell bank.
I've used mine already, mate. I got too close in the first instance.
Oh, I've got quite a lot, so I'm alright.
I don't want to fight a Viper. Good luck. I was in novice.
You'll be alright, mate.
Yeah, Viper's
Clean. I know. You'll be.
just concentrate on staying alive as well, innit, really?
Sure, mate. I'm not risking it. But it's a good fight, man. It's intense. I'm to like, the thing is, he's getting too far away from this bloody... Yeah, I'm doing better damage to him, mate. He knows it. Come on, Eddie Rio. We can do this, Bruce. We can do this. Right? We can do it. Yeah, I know I'm under attack, Peter. Thanks for pointing out the obvious. Keep the pressure on, man. Thermal overload.
He just kind of shoot you at all angles, can't he? It's mental.
Yeah.
Shield's going to get back on.
Damn. Shield's off. It's on 25%, man. You alright?
Yeah.
Hanging in there. Come on, going in for excellent. Multi-cannons reloaded.
How tough's the adders?
Pardon?
How tough is an adder?
Not very, it's a hauler, mate.
Oh, cool, I haven't it.
They've got a couple of turrets. I did have quite a run in with one, mate, but nah, you'll be alright. Full power to guns, come on! 18%, mate.
I'm going to have to burn out a bit and come back.
Come on, mate. We need you. We need all your guns.
He's dropping shit, man. He's dropping stuff.
I know. He knows it's over, mate. His power plant's on 37%, man. He's spinning.
I think he's drifting, mate. He's done.
He's done.
Yeah, try and get right behind him now.
Oh shit. Yeah, never mind.
Badass, come on! Yeah! Boom, 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 boom. Right, sweet. I'm in position.
Yeah, his drives are out. Swap over to his, let's have a look.
Power plant, mate. Just
Yeah.
go for his power plant. 13%, 12. Yeah, he's only got 14. Oh, baby! Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa, whoa.
Come on! 3% on his
Oh my
power
god,
plant.
I've just lost my shield,
1%.
man.
Boom, boom!
Shit, he's fucking me up.
He's fucking dead!
No, I'm gonna die.
Oh,
Did you get him? Did you get him?
Yeah!
Nice. Did you get the credits?
Yeah!
Sweet. Man, he fucking went right at the end. I lost my shields, I lost everything. I thought I was gonna die.
Should we dock up and lick our wounds?
Yeah, definitely.